Hey everybody, I was not planning on coming on today. Honestly, I had my procedure this morning and I thought it was going to be absolute hell. I was like, this is going to be so painful. I'm going to be like not in the mood for it. Actually, the procedure wasn't bad at all. I think the tooth extraction was a lot worse, a lot more painful. But it was weird because when I came home, I crashed out, like literally crashed out on my sofa for hours from like 10:30 in the morning until literally almost 3 o'clock. If my son did not call me to tell me some big news on his end and wake me up, I probably would have slept a few more hours. And what was interesting, that's not the interesting part. The interesting part was I had a dream, a very interesting dream. And it was a strong message to me. But what's interesting is if you don't know, many of you already know this, I don't ever dream. But as of recently, the last month and a half, I've been having some dreams. I've had three exactly that I remember. And some of them were in a past time. One of them was like a here and now. But in the past, I never dream. I never dreamt. And when I did, I was always perpetually falling. So you'll figure that. And they were very rare. So when I woke up, I was remembering that dream, and I'm like, this is crazy. It was people that I once knew. These were old friends that were all going through it, but they were all in my house, in different parts of my house. And I was going into different rooms, sitting down and having these reflective conversations with them, being like, what's going on? How can I help you? Like they were just spilling themselves and expressing themselves in the most deep ways. And it was so deep. It was like almost like they were looking for some type of guidance, some type of help. But anyway, after that, the spirit was like, you got to pull some cards, check on the energy. And I'm like, oh, I think today I'm just going to take a break. No, you got to pull cards. So I said, let me pull some cards for myself. I'll just check in general. What does the energy look like? I won't tape it or anything. No, I had to tape it because this was a strong message. This was a really strong message. The first card that came out was abundant, fertile abundance. Okay. When I saw this card, what I saw is that there is a fertile abundance of resources and people coming your way. And if they're not coming your way, they are in your energy right now. But you're not really seeing it. You're like kind of like making these new connections, but not kind of connecting the dots. So what you need to do is connect the dots. There are people that are coming your way that are having these really nice conversations with you and opening up with you, but you're kind of being hesitant. And a lot of it may revolve around trust issues, right? You might have had in the past where people came into your life and wanted to help you, wanted to give you good advice, but there was some conditions revolving around. I'm telling you, this fertile abundance that is coming your way, these resources, these people, and some of these people are going to be giving you some good sound advice. They're going to be giving you some strategies on how to navigate what you are trying to do in your life. Because here's the thing I'm getting is that for some of you in the collective, you have a bunch of ideas going on and you're trying to make them all happen. And for some of you, you're actually pushing all of them along forward, but you're getting overwhelmed and you're not really putting enough attention to the ones that really are going to push forward and really have the most purpose to them. So anyway, pay attention to the people who are coming into your life because these people are going to be able to give you the fertile abundance that you need to get the clarification on these ideas that you're trying to push. Because what happens is if you've got too many things going on at one time, you're going to burn yourself out. And these people are going to help you be able to look at all your different ideas and say, okay, this one is the one you got to push more aggressively. This is where your strengths lie, right? That's, I'm just hearing that strengths lie, strengths. Okay. They are going to be the ones from the outside looking in, being able to give you the advice because they have resources and experience that are going to help you reach that fertile abundance. And then the next card that came out was smooth sailing because what's going to happen is when you take advantage of these people and resources that come into your life that help you to navigate the ideas you have, the ones that you're trying to push forward. And for some of you, you are like juggling a full-time job, your kids, your family, your hobbies, everything along with pushing all these ideas. So what's going to happen is you're going to burn your ass out. So I'm telling you, smooth sailing is going to come when you're able to look at those resources and people that are coming in your way to help you out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull another card because see, I was in the middle of this and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to see what does Spirit have for us here. Oh, here we go. All right, what else we got to say? Painful memories. Look, here's the thing. You got to stop lingering in those memories. This is the message I'm getting right now. The memories are helping you stay in this kind of stagnant. It's not okay. Yeah, I got it. All right. What the memories are doing is it's not helping you push beyond that line. So what the memories are doing is they keep you kind of staying in that comfortable zone. And what's going to help you push out of that comfort zone is to step out of those painful memories by what? Taking advantage of the resources and wisdom coming your way. Because see, these people that are coming into your life, they've been through it. Ask them. Say, what's your background? What have you come through? How did you achieve this? They're going to tell you. They're going to say, look, at one time I was in your place. At one time I was going through the things you were going through. I had this happen and that happen. I had these challenges and these obstacles, all these things happen. But I had to reach out to resources and other people to be able to straighten myself out so that I could get past what? The painful memories. And look, they're always going to come. Memories are always going to come. It's not like you're just going to be able to completely, eliminate them from your lives. But they might be able to give you the resources and knowledge and wisdom to be able to navigate better how you're going to manage this, right? How to manage the memories and how to overcome them more easily and navigate with them while getting your achievements done, while moving forward, so that you will have what? Smooth sailing, so that you won't have to be so affected, because those painful memories sometimes can keep you in that pause position. And we're going to see what else Spirit has to say to us. Okay, so Spirit's saying here, cutting ties. It's about taking those painful memories and cutting those ties. Being able to say, hey, you know what? This used to impact me a lot before. This used to be able to make me stop moving forward from my plans. But you know what? I'm cutting these ties. I'm not allowing them to impact me anymore, because what? The people and resources that came into my life allowed me to be able to learn how to what? Cut the ties, right? Because cutting ties takes strategy. Cutting ties takes methods of learning methods of how to navigate these things. And I'm going to tell you honestly, the only people that can help you navigate things like this are people who have actually been through it, have been successful in navigating them. Again, it doesn't mean that these things don't affect them, but they have the strategies enough to know how it is to navigate through them. So whether this is people online that you meet, people in person that you leave, maybe you're joining communities and you're just not putting yourself out there in an honest way to be able to get those resources, knowledge, and wisdom coming your direction. Maybe you need to open up more. Maybe you can learn those strategies that are going to help you to cut those ties more easily. Maybe there are people that you need to release in your life. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe you need to look at things in a different way and be like, you know what? This no longer is helping me. This no longer is serving me in any way. So I need to eliminate this, because here's the thing. Once you cut the ties, you open up room for what? Fertile abundance and people coming in and helping you. Because if you've got everything blocked off, if you've got your time, your energy, everything blocked off, you are never going to be able to cut the ties, because you're never going to learn the strategies to be able to help yourself navigate through those things. And we're going to see what Spirit else has. What else do you have, Spirit? What else do you have to say to us? Because I'm telling you, this message was like, wow. I mean, especially after I woke up from that dream, I was thinking, this is crazy. This is crazy. All right, Spirit, what do you got for us? We're going to see if Spirit has any other messages for us. Oops, I dropped the card. Here we go. So how are you guys doing? Let me know, because yeah, I've been feeling it today. It's been kind of a crazy day between the procedure, the dream. Oh, there we go. All right, Spirit, what do you got for us? Fear of change. Look. This is what it is right here. What's keeping people at an arm's length with you is because you're fearing that change. Cutting the ties, having to deal with rejection, dealing with people not liking you. And I'm going to tell you something. When you cut ties, you're not going to be everybody's friend. And you're going to have to be okay with that. You have to get out of that people pleasing mood. You have to remove yourself from thinking that, like, I have to make everybody happy. Everybody has to like me. No, everybody doesn't have to like you. Get over the fear of change. Change is what's going to elevate you. Change is the thing that's going to be able to take you to that next level. Change is going to give you that freedom that you've always wanted in your life. It's going to give you that peace you have always wanted in your life. So you got to get over the fear of change, because change is really going to be what's going to bring you fertile abundance. And also it's going to allow everything to run a lot smoother in your life. Honestly, it's so much easier when you're cutting ties. And I'm going to say this too. Every time you cut ties, it becomes easier. Every time you learn to say no, like it's a complete sentence, it becomes easier. It is so hard in life when you're constantly people pleasing, because what happens is you make everything convenient for everybody else and you lock yourself up into what it is that they want, not what it is that you want. And what you want to do is bring yourself peace and happiness and joy. And for you to do that, you have to learn to say no. You have to prioritize yourself, because that abundance doesn't come unless you do prioritize yourself. So Spirit, do you have anything else that you want to tell everybody? And I feel like I want to pull a neurolinguistics, and we will pull an angel card as well. But I want to see if there's anything else. Oh, here we go. Separation. Separation. Look. Look. Look at this. Okay. Here we go. Fear of change. Isolation. Fear of change. Cutting ties. Separation. It's going to be like isolating. I don't know why isolation came into my head like right away when I pulled these three cards. Fear of change, cutting ties, separation. What is not serving you, you have to separate yourself from. As you cut those ties, release people, situations, environments, whatever it is in your life that you know. And this is the thing, you know deep down what you need to do, but it's this, fear that's stepping in. Fear, it really can have a hold on you. I mean, I know this. I've lived it. We all have, right? Fear is really strong, but if you give it the power, it will totally keep you in the same position, doing the same exact things over and over again, getting the same exact results each time. But once you get over that fear and you're able to, through getting over the fear, cut the ties of those things that are no longer serving you, you are able to separate yourself from the toxicity that has been allowing you to stay in that cycle that does not serve you in any way, in a good way. You have to pull yourself away sometimes from people, places, and things. Maybe there are environments that you're going in. For some of you, it could be. It could be environments, habits that you have. Maybe you're going to the bar every weekend and wasting hours having drinks with friends and just doing stuff like that that doesn't serve you in a better way. Maybe that time can be used in a more effective way. Maybe staying away from certain people who are just dragging you down. You need to separate yourself from people, places, and things that are no longer serving you. Because to serve yourself, you have to allow yourself to have the time to be able to reflect and see in your life, hey, what is it that is keeping me in this position? Divine intervention. Spirit wants you to connect with the divine. The divine is trying to send you a message. The divine is trying to tell you it is time for change. It is time for you to get over the fear. It is time for you to see the light that shines within you that is so bright. You need to be able to see your potential, what it is you have in you. And here's the thing, and Spirit's telling me right now, like you know your potential. You know it. But please don't tell me you don't know. You know it. You know your potential. But there are people, places, and things in your life that affect you. And until you're able to pull yourself away and really look at the whole picture from the outside, you're going to continue to struggle. But here's the thing, you're changing. I know this for a fact. You're changing because, yeah, you're going to have an agreement come up soon. You're going to come to some agreement with these people that are coming. That's this fertile abundance that's coming into your life, these people, resources, all these aids that you need in your life to push your dreams, your creativity, your ideas forward. There is going to be an agreement to understand this. So when you get over that fear and you're able to push through and push forward, you're going to, and that's going to be through collaboration. It is going to be through collaboration. These people, resources that are going to be helping you, it is going to be through that collaboration that you're going to be able to see these successes come through. And we're going to pull Neuro Linguistics. And I'm not going to pull a word of the day like I normally do, but I will pull an angel card. So let's check out and see what the Neuro Linguistics has to say for us. Let me go ahead and move this deck over. I'm making quite the mess over here. But let's see. Let's split this deck with intention. I split this deck with intention. All right, Spirit, I set the intention down on this deck that we need a neurolinguistics card to help the collective navigate this energy reading, because this is quite interesting for them to set their intentions. So I am open and ready to receive with gratitude. Let's see what they have for, so Spirit, what do you have for neurolinguistics? What advice is going to help them navigate getting over the fear, getting over those things that are holding them back and being able to cut those ties? Spirit, what do you have for us when it comes to neurolinguistics? Okay. Belief system reboot. Yeah, belief system reboot. Got to get my glasses on for this one. Let's get into it, shall we? Your beliefs shape your reality. This card encourages you to take a deep dive into your belief system, challenge outdated beliefs, and install new ones that align with your vision of success and fulfillment. Here's the thing. Until you reboot your system, until you reboot your thinking, get rid of that old conditioning. And look, it takes time. It's a lot of work. This isn't an overnight thing. But you have been making so many tremendous steps. And I know Spirit is telling me right now, you have been making an abundant amount of effort. You have been making huge strides in changing your life, changing those influences and those environments that you no longer need to be in, that no longer suit you. But you need to reboot your mind. You need to continue to change the conditioning that has been programmed into you since you were a child. And again, I know it takes a long time, but look at how far you have come. You have come so far in how you have changed. And you have got to give yourself credit, but keep working on it. It is so important to keep working on it because your beliefs do shape your reality. Absolutely, they do. And we're going to go ahead and pull an angel card as well and see what the angels have to say to us before we close this one out. So are you guys ready for the weekend? I mean, it's Thursday, right? I'm so excited. Tomorrow's Friday. Definitely going to make it to the gym tomorrow morning. I was kind of bummed I didn't go this morning, but I gotta not be so hard on myself. I am really, really hard on myself when it comes to things like this. Oh my God. Like if I'm not doing everything that I normally do, it's hard. All right. I'm going to split this deck with intention. Alrighty. Angels, 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 come to us. Angels, we love you. We love having you around. Okay, Spirit, we're setting these intentions down on this deck that we need an angel number. We need something that's going to help the collective navigate through this. I hope you guys are enjoying this message. Do hit the like button if you are. If it resonates, let me know. Make a comment below. Yeah, let's get an angel number. I am open and ready to receive for the collective with gratitude. All right, let's do this, everybody. I'm super excited. Can you believe it's almost the end of August? Oh, okay. That was quick. 857, creative flow. You are ready. See this? You are ready. Once you get over those fears, once you get over those things that you need to release in your life, right? And it's always a continuous process. Let me add that as well. When you release in your life, it's not like you release and then for the rest of your life, you're fine. Every day, you need to evaluate in your life the things that you need to release and keep in your life. everything changes. People come in and out of your life, situations, environments, jobs, experiences, they come in and out of your life. You need to constantly be evaluating. That's why when you see people coming on and doing the cards and you see them saying, well, there's things you need to release, it's not like you release once and it's over with. It's a constant process. You are always a work in progress. So remember that you are like a project for yourself. You're always improving, always making things different and changing things to make them better. So creative flow, you are ready. Your angels are telling you that the creative flow of ideas is coming fast now. See, I told you. Wait, did I not tell you? You guys are sitting on a bunch of ideas. You guys, you're sitting in bed. Okay, I'm hearing this. You're sitting in bed at night and you've got like 50,000 ideas running through your head. You're probably on your phone, like jotting down notes or even making different content and stuff like that that is helping you to push forward these ideas, because that's where when your inspiration is coming. Late at night, when you're laying in the darkness, those ideas are flowing through your mind. It is coming like a tsunami in your life. And that's why these resources, these people, these all these things that are coming in, make sure you're keeping your eyes, ears open to what's coming into your life. And make sure also that you're releasing the things that no longer serve you, because your life is changing. Your life is no longer the same. It is changing. Don't forget that. All right, let's go back into this card. Sorry. All right. There is a lot being fed to you, and it's not essential that you remember or absorb it all right now. Sit quietly in meditation for a few moments and write down anything that comes up. Continue to write things down throughout the day. That is so important. As you're going through your day, make sure that you're writing down whatever those ideas are, and I'm sure you already are. You're probably doing that late at night. If you're having dreams, write down those dreams. Those dreams are actually messages. And a lot of them are, I believe, they are messages from your previous self. It's messages from another time. It's wisdom. It's messages that are coming through. So make sure that you're paying attention to these things. I mean, I myself at night turn on my camera and journal what my dream is, because it's so impactful for me as somebody who rarely has ever dreamed in my life. For me, it's a big deal. So for me, I have to make these video journals, but start writing your ideas down. And when you write them down, really take a look at them, see if there are something that you can grow, and maybe even potentially find resources and people that can help you. There are people who are already doing it. They might have great ideas for you that you don't have to go through so many trials to get to where you need to get to for success in your ideas. Don't be afraid to ask people questions. Don't be afraid to reach out to see if somebody can help you, because that's what we're all here for. For those of us who have experience in different areas, to help other people achieve their goals, it's a beautiful thing. And one day you're going to be in that position. You're going to be like, oh, I made so many mistakes along the way. Let me give you some advice so you don't have to make those same mistakes. All right, everybody. I'm going to end this here. I'm going to relax for the rest of the day. I, again, was not expecting to post a video today, but let me know how you like this format. This is a little different, but normally I have the cards laid out, but oh my God, it was so different. It was so different today. But all right, everybody, until tomorrow when we do the energy check. Well, we're going to actually do the shadow work. Hopefully, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I might do the shadow work reading tonight. I'm not sure. I'm going to see how I feel. All right, guys, blessings.